The latest. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you all. Is the coup in Benin Republic over? Because there are a lot of things that are still coming out from Benin Republic. And if truly the coup is over and everything is back to normal as we have heard, then we expect that things will actually be normalized and every bombarding will come to an end. But according to reports, French military are still present in Benin and they are bombing the Benin military bases in Benin Republic. And people are asking if actually the coup is over, the country is stabilized and it is under the control of Patrice Talon. Why are we still having the French troops present in Benin Republic and they are still bent on bombing the innocent people who rose up to fight for their own freedom? This is a question that we are all asking because people still believe that there is much underground that we are not being told, and we don't see the reason to which France will have any right to come into Africa to determine what he thinks that is best for his interests and not for the people in Africa. Because Africa, if we claim we are independent, then we have every right to decide what happens on our soil. Because Africans don't meddle in the affairs of other people. So why should we have other people always deciding what they think is best in our continent? This shows clearly that the African is still not sovereign. As much as we are lying to ourselves that we are sovereign people, this is not true because according to reports, these people are doing this in order to make sure that France control still exists in Africa as we are fighting to do away with the French influence in Africa. And according to reports, the military are also not backing down and they keep giving updates concerning what is happening because people are of the view that the military is still having upper control on the presidency and Patrice Talon is nowhere to be found.
The French Air Force are bombing the army of Benin in their military base. They say that the coup that was mounted overnight and was revealed to the world this morning by a group of junior officers is over. It's finished, except we haven't been allowed to see their puppet president if he's safe and still in control, and the leader of the junior officers is broadcasting constantly on YouTube. And if it's over, why are the French still bombing it? Even worse, Macron phoned his boyfriend, Tinubu, the former drug dealer in the United States, now the octogenarian stooge of France in Nigeria, and told him to start bombing his neighbor too. And he did it. More than that, he's mobilizing the Nigerian army to invade his neighbor Benin. That's the Nigerian army that cannot protect the Nigerian people from the Boko Haram terrorists. That's the Nigerian army which has lost control of much of its own country's territory to a group of ISIS-inspired fanatics, Christians, Muslims, being slaughtered every day by Boko Haram. But where is the Nigerian army? It's bombing and about to invade Benin. Now, I don't know anything about the junior officers that mounted the coup, but everything I've learned in the last 12 hours, 18 hours, tells me they've got a point. Any president that requires the bombardment of foreign air forces of his own capital has already lost.
People are saying that what we are hearing in the media isn't what is actually happening. They are doing this in order to shift our attention and the people in Benin so that they wouldn't come out to back what the military are doing. And Africa, it is high time we rise up united to fight for our freedom. People still love France so much in Benin Republic, and these people are not aware that France is the reason to which they are not moving. Look at when Emmanuel Macron visited the Gabon leader in Gabon recently, claiming he was having a tour. Look at how the people were worshipping Emmanuel Macron. Africans are the same people who are out there crying that they are looking for freedom. But because of the message that they've given to us, that it is our leaders that are the corrupt ones, and that is the reason to which we are not moving forward, Africans tend to love these people that always use their media platforms to spread misinformation and to mislead the African. You, the Africans, should know by now who is the reason to which you are not moving forward. If not, what has democracy in Benin got to do with France? Anytime they are electing their presidents, they don't invite any African leader to be present there. So why should they always have interest in whatever that is happening in Africa, as if we are still children? If truly the African is sovereign. But we don't ask these questions because even our journalists always present these people to us as the angels and the saviors that are there to save the African. But ever since we've come in contact with these people, like Amma Ate Edo will ask, for over 500 years that we know you, what have we achieved? Look at us. There is nothing. You keep taking and you keep taking. They are making sure that Benin Republic don't get its sovereignty so that they can continue to be milking what is happening in, to be getting what is in Benin Republic. What they will use to help you, the people in Benin, are what other people are claiming ownership and they are coming to carry. And the same person that is coming into Benin Republic to carry your things away is the same person you love so much and you cherish so much. So it is you and I that need to understand the politics of these people against us and what democracy has done to us as Africans. This is not a system that is there to help you. Patrice Talon is brought back, and France and every other person like the ECOWAS countries are doing everything possible to keep Patrice Talon because he is a puppet that is serving the interests of France. If he was serving the interests of you, the people in Benin, these people would have been after him like they are doing to Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. Even though we, the Africans, aren't aware of what these people are doing. But now some of us, our eyes are open to know that these people, the role that they play in Africa isn't for you, the African, to move forward, but to continue to keep you under control. And it is you and I that can come together to fight for our total liberation, because we deserve to be free. We deserve everything that is on our soil. Any other person who claims ownership and pretends to come here to help us isn't here for our interest. Anytime they preach coming to help you, the African, it means they are coming to serve their interest. But the day their interest isn't served, that is the day you see them rising against you. So you, the African, only have you as your protector, as your friend, and as your everything. We are the only ones that can set ourselves free. United we stand, divided we fall. And united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we make Africa great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world in Africa, West Africa, and in Benin.